Good morning. Tash Vanzetti, Discovery Coach and Mentor, here with some Q&A and some insight into this crazy $100,000 in 100 days challenge that I launched last week. Now, I say launch in launched mode because this was not in my plan. This was not in my schedule. This was not in my content plan, my marketing strategy. Nothing about this idea existed beyond Thursday last week. Let me know as you're jumping on who is here. I would love to know where you're coming from, because I have had so many amazing things happen in this last week because I said yes to an idea that absolutely terrified me. Like literally I was sweating and shaking and all of the things all at once. Hi, Kate. I'm just talking about this crazy adventure of this last week with our 100K challenge, and I'm answering some questions because I've had amazing people say yes to this, to set the intention that they're going to play a big game with their ideas. They're going to step into their full potential next year. And these people have said yes without knowing the how, without running away from the fear that they all feel. And they've said yes to this amazing experience. And I'm sharing this here today so other people that are sitting on the fence or that have seen this challenge and go, I don't know what this is about. This is too big for me. I want you to know what this is actually about. So I'm going to be answering your cues. I'm going to be sharing what's been happening behind the scenes, sharing what this challenge is all about. So if you are looking for this, if you know you need to play a bigger game, if you are totally over hiding out with your ideas, playing small, waiting, overthinking, procrastinating, and all the things that we do, then this challenge is for you. So I'll just give you a bit of a recap for those people that haven't seen the whirlwind that's going on in this past week. So last Thursday night, I shared an idea with my mastermind group about this 100K challenge that I had. And it started as an internal challenge that I was going to set for myself to create $100,000 in 100 days. Now that it was so scary to even say out loud because it felt too big for me. And that's the whole point, is the fact that it felt so scary and so, but so exciting at the same time. Something within me was saying, you would need to do this for yourself. Now, when I shared it with the group and I said, this is the idea that keeps coming up for me this week, like this, I can't shake it. And they got goosebumps and they're like, you have to do this. And this is more than you. You are not allowed to hide it, because I was just going to do it behind the scenes and not tell anyone. They said, this has to be bigger than you. This is bigger than you. Everyone needs this opportunity to help them play a bigger game with their ideas, to help them really stretch and be uncomfortable and be okay with being uncomfortable and be okay with not knowing the how. And this is what it's become. So we have 20 or so people in the group already that have said yes. And what's blown me away is the endless messages and emails and audios and all of the things that I've been getting from everyone that is in the group going, oh my God, this is just what I needed. Oh my God, I can't believe I found you. Oh my God, I'm absolutely terrified. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it anyway. So Kate, I know you probably said all of those things, but you said yes anyway. You're in, you're committed. You probably have absolutely no idea what the next 100 days has in store for you. And none of us do. That is the cool thing about this challenge. It is about setting that intention and showing up in a place where we're all on a common goal. We have this common goal, this collective mission. It's a collective group of support to help us play bigger with our ideas, to help us bust through the fear and take action even when we're terrified, even when we don't have all the answers. So a couple of the questions I've been getting, one of them was, is this 100K challenge a get rich quick scheme? Nope, it's not. And I know people see those headings and they think, oh God, it's just another of this or another of that. There's no way this is going to be real. This is real and it's happening. The $100,000, I don't want you to focus on that. What I want you to do is focus on the idea and the potential that's sitting inside you to say, I want more. I want more than what I've got right now, and that's okay. And I don't have to have all the answers. I just have to believe and trust that with support and guidance and being open to what's already right in front of me, I can make anything happen. So Kate, you're saying I did it and I've been sitting here quietly scared to find out more. That's the thing. We're all terrified. Every single one of us in the group is terrified. Some people are saying it out loud. Some people are still hiding. I've had people that haven't done the introductions in the group yet. And I said, why? Why haven't you introduced yourself? I said, I'm scared. I'm hiding. And that's what I want people to overcome their hiding tendency, that habit we have to retreat until things feel easy. That habit we have to retreat until we have everything figured out, until we feel really confident and comfortable in what we're doing. Until we feel that, we tend to hide and we retreat and we back off and we wait for the perfect moment. And what that means and what that creates is that we get stuck. We let another year go by with no action. We let another year go by with the mind shit telling us that we're never going to make it, that we're going to fail, that we're crap, that we're not good enough, and all the shit that goes with that. What this group is about is getting you to move through that fear and through that terror, and just trust that taking that next step will annihilate that layer of fear and let you see that the fear that you had around that step was just created internally, and there's another layer of fear waiting, and that's okay too. Oh, you don't have the group invite. Okay, I'm going to get you in the group. My apologies. Emails went out to everyone. I thought that you had yours. So, yeah, just check your inbox, check your spam folder. I will invite you into the group as soon as I jump off this call, this video, because we're in there waiting for you. And everyone else has joined in. So there's still a few people I'm waiting to join the group. But the energy in there it's a combination of excitement and terror and awe and just all of the things all wrapped up into one. There are some amazing people. Every single person in that group is amazing, right? Every single person in that group has been playing small and they're ready to step it up. So it doesn't matter what level of business you're in. It's about playing a bigger game with your ideas. It's about overcoming the fear and that need to know all of the how, and that need to have complete certainty before you make any move whatsoever. So this group is about supporting you through that and getting you through the other side. So some of the questions that are coming in are, this feels too big for me. I saw the challenge, but it feels too big. I have no idea how I'm going to make $100,000 in 100 days. It's just way out of my league. Now, if you're thinking that, you're playing small. It wasn't until after I set this challenge that I realized I have already done that. I have already created $100,000 in less than 100 days. I did it in about, I don't know, 80 or 90 days. It was less than 100. But it wasn't for me. So I created that for a charity, for a foundation, for a cause that was really close to my heart. I had an idea with a girlfriend that we were going to do a little charity lunch to raise flights for my friend and her daughter to get to Germany for medical treatment. Now, that little lunch, that initial seed of an idea, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I don't run events for a living. That's not my thing. I love getting people together for barbecue. Not quite the same thing. But within 2 months, that little lunch had evolved into an event of 400 people. I could have sold another 100 tickets, but my venue was at capacity. We raised over $100,000 profit from the event. And it wasn't just me that did it. That's the thing. I didn't know how this was going to happen. I just said, this is the idea. And I let it evolve. And it grew and it grew and it grew. And community came on board and other sponsors and partners. And I was getting emails and calls from people all over the globe saying, I want to help. I want to support this. Donating prizes, donating things for the auction, just donating their time, donating all of this amazing stuff. So it wasn't just me. That's the power of the collective. And that's what I want this group to be about. We need to be able to be okay with leaning on each other, to allow others to support us, to know that the answer is out there, not that far in front of us. We just have to be open to it. We just have to trust that if we step forward, we're going to find the answers we need. We're going to find that new realm of possibility that we have no idea that it exists yet. Nikki, you're jumping on. Are you still driving or have you pulled over? Because I know you're on a Facebook Live earlier within the group and you were still driving. So audio is fine. If you're still driving, that's totally fine. You can comment later when you park the car. It's all about safety in the group. We can be completely terrified, but it is still about safety. So there have been... the other thing I want to share about this is that I've had so many messages from people as well saying, I can't believe that you're doing this without all the things. The sales page, the funnel, the video series, the email sequences, all of that stuff. So, wow, I'm impressed, Nikki, that you can be driving and typing. So hopefully you were just parked at a red light then, weren't you? So just listen in. You can comment later. Yeah, I got the idea. I was nudged or shoved, whatever, if you know, nudged is the gentle way, shoved and forced into the idea in a loving way. And my initial tendency was to overthink it, to map out exactly what it was, to set up a sales page, to set up a funnel, to set up some sort of launch plan. to put this out there, but I didn't do any of that. I set up the checkout page while I was on the call with my mastermind group. So this call went on, I think, 10:30 at night. So by midnight, the checkout page was done because the call didn't end till midnight. I opened the Facebook group. I had 2 people in before I went to bed that night. I did a Facebook Live the next morning, and it's already happening. I didn't create a sales page. I didn't create any sequence or launch strategy or any of that stuff. And it's still happening because it's the whole essence of what the group is about. It's about our shared mission, setting that intention, putting money on the line. So we can set an intention. We can say, this is what I'm going to do. But if there's no skin in the game, if we're not public about the intention that we're setting, then we can really easily let ourselves off the hook. And I've done that again and again and again. This isn't the year I'm going to do this. This is the year I'm going to do that. And when it's left up to me, chances are I'll let the mind shit win and I won't achieve everything I set out to do. Sometimes I do. And sometimes I've done some really cool stuff because I've set my mind to it. I've had a goal and I've gone for it. And I think that's what we need to remember. We need to set our intention. We need to put some skin in the game to lock that intention in. We need to declare the intention. And that is when the magic will start to happen. If you just say it inside really quietly and you hide in the corner, you don't tell anyone about it, you can let yourself off the hook way too easily. You can give up when it gets hard. You can walk away when you don't know what the next answer is to the question that you have. It's way too easy to back out of that intention and that goal when you are not doing these steps. So I've set as far as the investment, I've set it super simple and super easy. It is $1 a day that you are committing to set that intention to show up and play a bigger game with your ideas. So it is a no-brainer. That's all. I mean, it's just the people in the group are blowing my mind already. There's some people that have done amazing things, and yet they still know there is more out there for them. They still know that they've just scratched the surface of their potential. And the more you step into your idea, the more you start to see what's possible, the bigger that vision will get. So I'm a big believer in the think big, start small concept. It's a mantra that I've been rattling on about for ages. We can think really big, but we can get stuck in that big vision because it's too far away from us and we can't clearly articulate and see what it's all about, right? So we need to take the small steps into that vision to really see what it is, to see the true clarity of what that vision is and what it can become. And sometimes when we start to step into that, the vision that we have here, well, that's just the start. And the closer we get to that, the bigger it becomes and the bigger it becomes. And that's what this challenge is about. I want you to see what your true potential is. I want you to show up and be terrified and uncertain and feel all the feels and do it anyway. And you're not going to be doing it alone. You're going to be doing it there. You're going to be supported. You're going to be guided. You're going to be cheered along. You're going to be lifted up by this collective energy within the group. And when you've got dozens of people on the same shared mission supporting each other, that's when amazing things will happen. So I wanted to share those little cues with you. I wanted to share those little answers with you. If you have any questions, if you have any hesitations, if you have no idea whether this is the right thing for you, then reach out to me. If you want to jump on a call and have a chat about it, I'm fine with that. You want to send me a message through Facebook, I'm fine with that. You want to send me an email, I'm fine with that. It's about don't let the fear stop you from doing what you want to do. So I said in the group earlier, it's about what are your priorities right now? Like really feel into the priorities that you have. Is it about stepping into the future vision you have for yourself? Is it about leaning into that and knowing that that's there waiting for you? Or is your priority just about staying comfortable and small where you are right now? If you're completely happy and content with everything you have right there, right now, right in front of you, then you don't need this challenge. If you're completely content and happy with everything you have in your palm right now, this isn't for you. You don't want to grow, that's fine. I'm not judging. But if you have this inkling, if you have this feeling, if you have this realization that where you are right now is not exactly where you want to be, that you know there is more out there for you, even if you can't quite see it, touch it, feel it yet, but you just know there's something bigger and better for you out there, then this is what this challenge is. This is going to help you move into that and move forward and blow your own mind with what you're truly capable of. So Kate's saying she needs this challenge. So Kate, I'm going to invite you into the group. I don't know where your email's gone. I'll have to check. I know I followed that up with you the other day, so there should have been a link in the email that you got, but that's okay. We'll get you in the group. You can see all the action that's happening in there. We kick off on Friday. Now, I've been getting questions, is it Friday Australia time, Friday US time? It's Friday. We'll start on Friday, probably my Friday afternoon, which is Thursday night US. But really the start is over the weekend because everyone's going to come in at their own time. They're going to jump on board. They're going to do their thing. There is no set structure. There is no set. I've had people saying, what's the call time? Like, what time are the calls? What's the module layout? What are all the pieces? What's the how? We don't have the full how. And that is the beauty of this adventure. This adventure will unfold as we need it to unfold. The support will be given as I see where support needs to be given. I have a list of people I'll be bringing in for interviews, for masterclasses. There will be hot seats, but there is no schedule. I'm not going to say there's 27 Facebook Lives and on this date and at this time there's this call. That will unfold as we go. You'll be notified in advance via email and by messenger as to what's happening within the group. You'll be shown what you need to do each and every day. You'll be guided and you'll be supported, but it will unfold as we go. Okay, and that's what you have to trust. Stop looking for the how. The how is just our excuse and our way to procrastinate. And I understand with some things we need to know the how. But in this instance, if the how hasn't been working for you, I want you to try something different. And I want you to show up and trust yourself that this challenge is what you need. So Kate's saying, I need this challenge. So many people in the group saying, I've so needed this. I've been looking for this. I can't believe I found this challenge. This is amazing. And that's what this challenge is all about. So the challenge is called $100,000 in 100 days. Don't get hooked up on that number in the sense that don't shrink back and play small as soon as you hear that title. If any part of that excites you, scares you, gives you some sort of reaction, then I want you to be, you're called to this and I want you to be in this. This is bigger than all of us. This is about showing up and playing bigger and not letting our ideas hide away in the corner with us. Because we have so much inside of us, we need to let it come out and we need to be visible and we need to show out, share our true voice with what's happening. There is so much potential with all of us waiting for us to just get out of our own way and show up and do the things that we need to do. And that's what this group is all about. So, hiccup. If you're not in the group, so Kate and Nikki, I know you're in the group already and I'm so excited that you're here. Share this with your friends. Share the original video with your friends. Tag it. Do a video. Do a Facebook Live. Share something to explain to people why you're doing this thing. Now, the thought of that must be absolutely terrifying to you, but it's the only way that we can show others that it's okay to be scared too and still take action. That's what this group is all about. I don't care how scared we get. If it's the right thing to do, then we need to do it for ourselves and for our future and for those that we're going to impact with the work that we do. There's people out there waiting for you. If I had kept this idea hidden away last week, if I hadn't actually got over that lump in my throat to say it out loud and to let this thing take on a life of its own, if I hadn't allowed that, I would have said no to all the people that have already said yes to this group. I would have shut them off and said, no, I can't help you right now. And I can help them right now. And I know there are more people out there that are ready to get help, ready for that help right now as well. So we need to get this message out. We need to show people what's possible. We need to get them on board and in the group. So tag your friends, share this video, share what's going on, share how scared you are, how excited you are, all of the things, because this needs to be out there for people that are waiting for it. And I can't wait to see what unfolds in the next 100 or so days and beyond. Once you step into the next 100 days and you harness this energy and this potential and you see the mind shift for what it is and you see how you've been hiding and playing out small, the whole world is going to open up for you. And that's what I want to give you. That is my gift to you, to create this space, to show you what's possible and to support you as you move into the next vision of yourself, the next version of yourself. All right, I'm going to head. If you're coming back to watch the replay, then make sure you comment along. Let me know what resonates. Let me know what you're so excited about and what you're terrified about all at once. For those of you that are in the challenge, I'm going to pop a link in here for those that still want to join the challenge. It is 100 days of pure awesome. It is an adventure. It's going to be a wild ride. There may be tears. There will be a lot of laughs. There will be a lot of high fives. There will be a lot of everything. I can promise you that. There will be no sales page. There will be no video sequence. There will be no launch plan. That feels really weird for me to say that because that was my default. I have to have all the pretty things lined up. I have to have all the things figured out before I do things. And the more I step away from that and trust the ideas that I have, the more amazing things are happening. So Daisha, hello. You'll have to come back and watch the replay because I'm just wrapping up now. I'm just talking about this crazy idea that I had, my God, last Thursday, not even a week ago. This idea that I said out loud about this $100,000 in a 100-day challenge, about getting people to play a bigger game, to come out of hiding, to stop playing small and come and join us. It's simple as that. Everyone needs this boost. Everyone needs this support and this energy and this collective to help them play a bigger game, to help them do what they're here to do. So that is my message for you today. Daisha, be sure to go back and watch the replay because I know you've got some amazing things brewing inside you as well. We all do, but we don't allow ourselves to see them. We play really small, we play really safe. And like I said before, what is your priority right now? Is your priority to stay comfortable and small and safe and secure in what you know to be true right now in your current reality? Or do you have that nudge and is your priority to step into what's possible and to see what's out there waiting for you? So that is my question to you. So I'm going to pop some links in this video. Kate, I'm going to go and invite you into the group. Please check your email. Let me know if you have anything, like I want to know where they're going because I don't like it when emails disappear. It's like the email gremlins have just gobbled them up or had a big party on them. And I need to know because I don't want anyone missing out on the cool stuff that's coming out to them. All right. Oh my God. I need to go and make another cup of tea. I'm jumping on another call very shortly. But this is awesome. It's exciting. And I want everyone to be there. I want you guys to share the love, share the excitement, share the sheer terror that everyone's going through and know that that is totally okay. It's okay that we don't have everything figured out and it's okay that we feel scared and it's okay that we want more. That is my message for today. I'm going to wrap up. I can't wait to see you all in the group and get this party started on this weekend and this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have people from all over the globe. There'll be stuff in there for all time zones. Don't use time zones or the unknown or the how to be your excuse out of this. Okay? There is no excuse out of this. If you want it, jump in, commit, and be there. I will see you soon. Bye.